If series. What if Earth stopped rotating and only one side forever faced the sun? We take it for granted that the sun rises every morning and sets every evening. All of it made possible by Earth's endless spin. But what if Earth stopped rotating and, like the moon, kept one face turned toward the sun? Time would seem to stop, one side becoming a blazing, eternal inferno, the other sinking into a frozen, everlasting darkness. Could human civilization survive in such an extreme, split world? Today, we journey to a motionless Earth, to its strange and haunting land of twilight. Part 1. The Thermodynamic War. Super hurricanes and convective engineering. On the sun-facing side, temperatures would soar beyond 100 degrees Celsius, causing all surface water to evaporate. On the opposite side, temperatures would plunge below 150 degrees C, turning the oceans into vast sheets of ice. In this scenario, the most critical engineering variable is convection. The heated air expands and surges upward from the sun-facing side, then rushes violently toward the frigid night side. In this process, a permanent superhurricane forms, shaking the entire planet. Humanity could survive only by developing megascale atmospheric flow control engineering, capable of harnessing and regulating this colossal wind energy. Part 2. The Last Haven. The Twilight Zone. The key to survival lies along the boundary where day meets night, the Terminator line. Here, the sun hangs forever on the horizon, casting an eternal sunset, and the temperature stays at a level most suitable for human habitation. Along this narrow band, architectural engineers would build an immense linear city stretching across the zone. A massive heat exchange network would act as the city's circulatory system, sending the scorching heat of the day side toward the night side, and bringing the night's cold back toward the day to stabilize the temperature. All of humanity would gather within this twilight belt, rebuilding a new civilization there. Part 3. Resource and agricultural engineering. Vertical farms and endless solar power. The day side may be scorching, but in terms of energy, it is a blessed land. The sun's energy pours down for 24 hours straight, providing effectively limitless power. Humanity would build vast solar panel fields across the day side and transmit the harvested energy to the twilight cities. Food production would take place in high-efficiency vertical farms that use filtered, concentrated sunlight from the sun-facing side. Meanwhile, the night side would be used for massive data centers or superconducting research facilities that require extreme cooling, and Earth itself would become a vast testing ground for thermoelectric power generation, driven by the temperature contrast between its two hemispheres. Part 4. Redesigning the human biological rhythm. Humanity after the disappearance of the 24-hour cycle. From a biological standpoint, the disappearance of day and night is a catastrophe, because the human circadian rhythm would collapse. To address this, bioengineering steps in. Inside living spaces, artificial lighting would forcibly recreate a day-night cycle. And smart wearable devices that regulate melatonin secretion would become essential. Tens of thousands of years from now, humanity may evolve into a new species, one whose eyes have adapted to eternal twilight, and whose sleep patterns differ entirely from our own. Part 5. The Forgotten Companion. The Moon. In a world where Earth's rotation has stopped, one side becomes eternal day while the other falls into endless night. So focused were we on the sun's overwhelming power that we forgot the presence of the moon, the companion that had stayed by our side for hundreds of millions of years. The fact that Earth has stopped rotating does not mean the moon disappears. The moon still orbits Earth and continues to tug at the planet with its own gravity. But on an Earth without rotation, the moon's influence unfolds in ways entirely unlike anything we once knew. Part 6. Reconstruction of the tides. The 27-day wave. On the rotating Earth we once knew, tides rose and fell twice a day thanks to that rotation. But if Earth's rotation stops, tidal phenomena depend solely on the moon's orbit. According to engineering calculations, tides will now rise and fall not on a daily cycle, but on the moon's orbital period of about 27.3 days. For about 14 days, the water rises, and for another 14 days, it recedes, creating an ultra-slow tidal cycle. This results in the complete collapse of coastal cities' drainage systems and port infrastructure. Humanity now faces a new technological challenge, developing mobile floating port engineering to cope with sea levels that shift on a 2-week cycle. Part 7. The Lanterns of the Dark Side. The light that illuminates the night face. For the beings who inhabit the eternal dark side, the moon is far more than a mere satellite. In a place where direct sunlight never reaches, the moon serves as the only natural light, reflecting and delivering the sun's rays. The moon's shifting phases from crescent to full become the only measure of time for humanity living on the night side. When the full moon rises, a faint glow spreads across the frozen ground, allowing limited visual activity. But during the new moon, perfect darkness descends. Engineers pioneering the dark side would attempt to build an orbital mirror network that amplifies and redirects lunar light, transforming moonlight into a usable survival resource. Part 8. Orbital instability. Adjusting the distance to the moon. The rotational energy of Earth and the orbital energy of the moon are tightly interconnected. The stopping of Earth's rotation means that this vast mechanical equilibrium has been broken. According to relativity and the law of conservation of angular momentum, the moon will slowly drift either closer to or farther from Earth as it seeks a new orbit once Earth's rotation has stopped. The intense tidal friction generated during this process can stimulate geological activity within Earth, triggering massive earthquakes or volcanic eruptions. Geological engineers would monitor in real time how the moon's gravity affects Earth's inner core and pursue mega-scale projects aimed at stabilizing the moon's orbit or even using its gravitational pull to restore Earth's magnetic field. Part 9. The hub of space logistics. Utilizing the Lagrange points. A Earth whose rotation has stopped gains new engineering advantages as a gateway to space. In particular, the Lagrange points, where the gravitational forces of Earth and the moon balance, become ideal locations for constructing space stations. Because one side of Earth remains fixed, constructing a space elevator that links a specific point on the surface to the moon becomes far more feasible. Our Earth-Moon energy network is completed, sending the limitless solar power generated on the day side to lunar bases, while helium-3 mined on the moon is transported back to Earth. The halt of Earth's rotation will instead become a powerful catalyst that binds Earth and the moon into a single economic sphere. Conclusion: Guardians of Two Worlds. The moon remains by our side unchanged, whether we live busily as Earth turns or stand still in despair. On an Earth whose rotation has stopped, the moon will serve as our clock, our light in the darkness, and our stepping stone into space. The value of balance. For Earth to stop rotating means not merely the disappearance of day and night, but the collapse of the delicate equilibrium that sustains the planet as a vast, interconnected system. Yet humanity will find a new path amid that shattered balance. Under a sun that never sets, or within an eternal night, humanity's technology will only grow stronger. We must now reset not only our relationship with the sun, but also with the moon. Perhaps on the day Earth comes to a halt, humanity will finally realize the moon's true value. What kind of landscape would you wish to see in a world of eternal night, illuminated only by moonlight? Please share your imagination in the comments. Your subscription and likes greatly support the creation of this YouTube content. This has been the IF series.